Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Lions Den Investments and Reviews. My name is Casey, and in today's video I just wanted to give you a quick update on the blockchain and crypto market right now and what's happening. A lot of news coming out. It's very hard to keep up with, so I'm going to try my best just to cover some of the most important stuff that's happened in the past week. But right now Bitcoin is up. We're at 23,500. Okay, so we kind of hit a top there. Um, I'll go into some technical analysis here a little bit later on some other coins, but I just want to look at Bitcoin real quick because that is the dominant coin that controls the market and where the market for all coins is going to go. So knowing that Bitcoin here is right there at 23,500 on the daily as of right now. I would probably expect that we're getting ready to retrace a little bit. I say that because the U.S. dollar, okay, we just got this stimulus from the Treasury, and they're talking about sending out more checks to us, right? Well, that means more U.S. dollars in circulation. It is going to stimulate the economy short term. But folks, I'm going to tell you right now, you get your stimulus check, do not give that back over to the rich. Okay? Now, what do I mean by that? Let's go back and rewind to the first stimulus check. What did most people do when they got their checks? They went out and they handed the money over to the rich people. The rich people own all the companies, all the businesses, okay? And that money went right back into the hands of the rich. Hence the term, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. So don't do that this time around, okay? Don't do that. They're giving you a second chance here. So what you need to do is take your $600 that you get, or $1,200, or however much it is that they give you. It doesn't matter. I believe it's probably gonna be about 600. But what you want to do is take that money, okay, and put it in other assets that are going to go up as they print more money. I mean, it's pretty simple. Gold, silver, cryptos, blockchain, any of these projects that I'm talking about here are going to do very well as the Federal Reserve prints up more money. Now that brings me to the next portion here. If we go back up to Bitcoin, the next portion of this video, which is with more money being printed, I expect that retrace in Bitcoin. So we're going to come back down here, would be my guess. Just looking on technical analysis, knowing kind of what fundamentally is happening right now. We have support right here on the weekly. So with a retrace, I would expect us to come back down. We may not, touch this weekly support here around 20,000, but I'd say we come down at least right here to about $21,400. Might come a little bit lower. So with the retracement, that's good. That's healthy for the market. If you wanna make higher prices, we want to shoot up and go up here to like 29, 30,000. We're gonna need a little bit of retracement, and then I think we'll get a nice little push up. So it'll probably look something like this. It's gonna come down a little bit. We might bounce a little, and then we'll come in here and we'll shoot back up like that. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm expecting for Bitcoin. Guys, let's talk about Theta real quick. Theta's been moving really, really good. I I just made an investment last night or yesterday around like 90 cents, and I wake up this morning it's $1.07. Haven't heard of any big announcements really that would push the price that high, that quick. That's about 17 cents in a day. But hey, I'll take it. Let's go over here to the articles real quick. I want to talk about Coinbase, okay? Coinbase filed confidentially to take itself public after the Bitcoin price soared to records above 23,000. Now this is huge. If Coinbase goes public, with their IPO, that's going to give a lot of investors another option to getting into the crypto space who don't understand cryptos. Hence, people like holding your 401ks and stuff like that. Now that money that's invested in a Coinbase IPO is not going to go into Bitcoin. Okay, it's not going to go into the underlying assets, of course, but it's just another way or another alternative for people to get exposure to the crypto space. Um, One thing I find interesting though about this move by Coinbase is that the SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission, they are talking about basically dictating which tokens get listed. Okay, so here's another article I found. I'll put both of these articles in the link below if you guys like reading, so you can go check those out. But if they dictate which tokens get listed, you're going to get a lot more clarity, a lot more protection as an investor to know, hey, when you go in here and you're on Coinbase and you're buying a token through Coinbase, you're gonna know it's legit. Okay, I mean, especially with the SEC dictating stuff. They're speaking of the SEC, right now they decided that they were going to sue XRP. The CEO of of XRP, Brad Garlinghouse, he came out and just recently in the last couple days gave an update saying that he was expecting to be sued by the SEC over the listing of XRP when it first came out back in the bull run in 2017, and SEC is claiming that XRP is not technically a security, okay, or that it is a security. That's kind of the debate in the case. I don't know much about it really. I mean, I read up on it a little bit, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with that because again, the SEC is trying to claim that XRP was selling a security when they weren't listed as a security. Um, so basically, another way to put that for you is the SEC is claiming that they were kind of like selling their own shares of a stock, essentially, because it was owned by a company and it's not decentralized. Um, and XRP is battling that because they look at it as like, you know, if they were distributing oil and they were the company ExxonMobil, okay? So you can't centralize, you can't control oil if it's on a global market. Same with XRP. You can't really, I mean, you can do certain things with the reserves that you have in store for XRP, but as far as manipulating everything to your benefit when you got a global market for it, it's very hard to do. So that's kind of their battle with the SEC right now. Um, just crazy stuff. Like, I mean, things are moving so fast. Like I said, it's hard to keep up with everything. So I'm trying to cover as much as I can when I can. Because guys, I still have a day job. I can't sit here and do this, 24/7 for you. But if you like what I'm showing you, smash the subscribe button, hit the like button. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, and I'll continue doing this, moving on into the future. And I will try my very best to keep up with it and let you guys know what's going on. But that's really all I had for today's video. Um, Let me go back here again, do a little bit more technical analysis for you on some of the stuff that I'm watching. XRP right now, because I am invested in XRP, it has a really good use case, I think, now, as far as world banks and central banks wanting to be a part of that network. Okay, XRP right now, if you look here, we got a downtrend going. Okay, and this is on the daily. So if you got this downtrend, you know, big strong downtrend, we broke through that and went above. We already broke the 63-cent resistance and went all the way up to about 66 cents. Now I expected that we were going to pull back, okay? Especially when you see these big wicks. Let's see if I can enlarge this for you, just so you can see it. You see that big wick right there, okay, on that candle bar? See that? That big wick means that you got a lot of selling pressure. Okay, so you got a lot of sellers pushing the price down, and then you got buyers pushing the price up here. So it kind of squeezes the market there for buyers and sellers. But you had more pressure from the sellers than you did buyers. So I was expecting the price to start coming down, and that's exactly what we did. But I also was saying that when I was looking at some of these charts and showing people that I know that I talk to on a regular basis, I was telling them, we'll probably take a bounce off this trend line here because now it's acting as support instead of resistance. So don't get faked out by this. Don't think that the price is completely crashing on us, because it's not. It's just taking a breather here, and I think we're over the next couple weeks, you're going to get more clarity on XRP in the news. That's just my own personal opinion due to the lawsuit with Brad Garlinghouse and that case fighting the SEC. I think you're going to get some clarity there. So pay attention to that. But as soon as you do, I think you're going to see this thing just take off. I mean, it's just going to be an extra booster, so to speak, for investors that are coming into XRP. If we do go lower, guys, this is a buying opportunity. Back the truck up. You know what I mean? Load up. You don't get these opportunities very often where the price comes down from like where we were at all-time highs, over here at 71 cents. So if you bought in at 71 cents, just hodl, just hang in there. And then when the price comes down like this, well, you're in a buying, you're in a good buying zone. So just buy more. If we fall lower, which is very possible, I would say our next price, for a floor, anyways, would be around like 43 cents. And then if we break that, we're coming down to about 37 cents. So I'll keep my eyes on it for you. But that's XRP. And really, guys, that's pretty much all I have for today as far as technical analysis and just sharing with you, some of the news that's coming out. In some of the other videos, I will be covering, what was it? There was an article that just came out just recently. Let me see what it was here. I'll be covering the regulations, cracking down of virtual currencies, okay? Because that's also playing out in the background too. You've got Brian Brooks, who is the comp controller of the U.S. Treasury. He has already made an announcement saying that he's going to give more clarity on regulations coming out here soon, and they're talking about cracking down on the virtual wallets, so like your third-party wallets, but it's not really what you guys would expect. A lot of people hear that and they're like, oh my god, that sounds awful. It sounds dictatorship, tyrannical, It's none of that, guys. So don't panic. I'll be covering that in the next video. Subscribe to the channel again if you haven't. And with that, guys, hope you have a good day, and I will catch you later.